All right, Zach, I'm super excited for today's video. We're going to go ahead and do another market update, taking a look at VIX, okay, the volatility index. Went ahead and had the FOMC meetings minutes today. And that came out, and there was some elevated volatility at 2 p.m. when that started. But overall, VIX has been painting a very nice picture for us and kind of giving us a game plan on how to trade in the market. Right. So we're going to start it off by saying, each one of these videos, we have the levels up here, 34.55 to 38.94. These are the levels that we climb up to every time there's a Fed meeting and a rate hike. Okay. So, essentially, the reason I'm looking for that is I look to go long in the market once we're up at these levels, right? Once we come back down below 34.55, we tend to see the volatility index drop dramatically and have a nice sharp decline. And we're seeing that hold true still. Okay, VIX is down 3% on the day. We had another good day. We'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit more to the 1 hour chart. All right, now that you guys have an overall, picture, and we'll go ahead and look at the last 2 days of price action. Okay, and this is what I mean by VIX has been painting the picture. All right, so in the last video I showed you guys how we got rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. We just keep getting rejection at all of the levels that we want to see rejection, and we're seeing a bearish VIX. Okay, we initially gapped up when the market opened back up on Tuesday. All right. And, VIX was extremely, extremely high. But I told everybody in the Discord, I said, don't be fooled. There's tons of bullish divergence across the market. Right. And if you watched any of my videos from this weekend, I posted like 8 or 10 videos between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and Monday. And, tons and tons of stocks across the market had bullish divergence. Everything had a dip when the market opened. And, we hit this 29.75 resistance line, and boom, that's why I have this arrow here. That was our first sign. Okay. Then here we flip this to resistance. Okay. Flip this to resistance, and we're using the Bollinger Bands and flipping the Bollinger Bands and the SMA and really all of our indicators on the chart, right? So I see VIX is up here. We're getting rejection over here. I know that was an overreaction, right? We grab a couple long positions, and we just ride this momentum, and we don't have to be scared because looking at the 1 hour chart, it's giving us all the signs. We come down to support, flip it to resistance, we come down, and we, use the middle Bollinger Band here as resistance and head down further. Okay. Well, this morning I was looking at it, and the game plan was this, right? I said, okay, well, we have a nice bear flag forming here, right? We have this downwards movement. We have this upwards channel, consolidation channel. And I posted again in the Discord, we're going to be looking for a bearish breakdown of VIX, right? If we can get this bear flag breakout to the downside. And this middle Bollinger Band, I highlighted it here. If we look on the 1 hour chart, we can see that we're holding support pretty much for the first 4 hours of the day, very strong at 27.61. But anytime we went up towards the middle Bollinger Band here, price got rejected quickly and we wicked back down. So that was a good sign to me. And I said, if you're bullish on the day, you're going to want to see this continue and see this pattern continue, and for us to break out to the downside. And sure enough, we got a nice candlestick open and close below, and we came back up, tried to retest this 27.61, got rejected again, and ultimately we filled the gap down. Now, if you're wondering, how does this affect you and how can you play it, right? Let's look at this time right here when we know that VIX is giving us signs of an entry for a long position in the stock market, right? Because we have our gap down, we have a bearish chart pattern, and we're getting nice rejections. This is right around 11 to 12 p.m. today. All right. We'll go ahead and look at the SPY, the S&P 500. All right. And we can take a look at today's action. All right. And we go down to the 5-minute chart. And we can see here, this is 12 o'clock. These are our lows of the day. Now, if you got in on the lows of the day between 11, okay, so this is 11 right here, and then this is 12. These are the lows of the day. This is when VIX is peaking and showing us signs that we could go bullish today, right? It's giving us all the bullish signals on VIX. So you can enter a long position here, right? And from the lows to the highs of the day, that was a 1.62, percent to the upside. But if you guys trade options, it's really, really, really lucrative. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at some option chain data for the SPY today. All right, and I'll go ahead and show you just how lucrative these opportunities can really be. Okay, if we go to the July 8th expiration, all right, and we come here and we click on the 382 calls. Okay, we'll hit copy right here. You can actually go and copy this, all right, into your chart and see the data. So let's look for an entry, let's say at like 11 a.m. right? And let's look for an exit around 3 p.m. today, okay, somewhere near these highs, where you didn't catch the perfect bottom, you didn't catch the perfect top, but you saw the VIX signals between 11 and 12, and you were able to take profit once we filled the gap down on VIX, okay? So we'll copy, paste that into there, okay? And we'll look at the value of them today, okay? So here is 11 o'clock, right? If you would have bought on the 11 o'clock candle, right, they were worth $300 a piece, okay? And at 3 p.m. today, they were worth 515. Okay, so that's a 70% move on a day trade on the options contracts if you're trading SPY S&P 500 option contracts, paying attention to the VIX. Okay, because again, we had all the signals that we wanted to see. Okay, we'll go back to the 1 hour chart and take a really good look at it. Okay, so we had the nice bear flag forming. We wanted to see a break to the downside of this channel. We got the nice rejections along the middle Bollinger Band. We flipped this 2761 from support to resistance right here, and we went and filled the gap down. So really excellent day trading in the market. And if you like these VIX videos, these volatility index and S&P 500 videos, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, I do viewer requests every single week. So, if you have a specific strategy or a specific ticker, something like that you want me to focus on, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to take care of it for you as soon as I can.